Hi, I'm Ryan from Kamloops, British Columbia, and this is Ryan from Kamloops. Hello, Kamloops, and welcome to episode 40 of Ryan from Kamloops. Today we're going to be talking about local podcasting. I'm discovering through my travels as Ryan from Kamloops that there's so much positivity in our city and in all kinds of different smaller communities as well. There's even a podcasting community, and I'll try to meet them all one day. But for today, I have two fellow podcasters on the show. Before we get there, though, some quick thank yous. Thanks to my youngest son, Cooper from Kamloops, for today's background picture. This was a really beautiful sunrise last week. Thanks so much, Coop. And thanks to the Camels Artist Vortex and everyone that made it out to the High Tea Gala on Saturday night, my first big MC event. Thanks again for the opportunity. And thanks to all of you, Kamloopsians, who continue to like and share the episodes. Let's get some more conversations going in the comments. Remember, this is a positive space where I want people to reach out and get connected with their local communities. I promise you, they're out there. Let's start talking. Now, one community that I'm obviously interested in is podcasting, YouTubing, and the local film industry. Now, here's the thing. I'm just like you guys. Okay? New things are scary sometimes. I'm 44 years old, and I had pretty much given up on any career in the film or entertainment business. Now, I decided, though, that maybe it's not too late for me after my back injury issue, situation, whatever you want to call it. And that's when I reached out to my best friend, Chris, who lives in Montreal. And we started our YouTube channel, Hiwi TV. I'm going to play one of the sketches at the end of today's show that features some local scenery. And that's been really so amazing, so much fun, that we're now working on something that's bigger, or at least can be, if we find local people that have similar interests as us and want to get involved and help out. One of the best memories that we have is making movies with our friends on the weekends as kids and young adults right here in Kamloops. We want to see if we can do it again, and we'll up that production value from those old days. But with Chris in Montreal and me here in Kamloops with a local podcast, it's my job to get out and find these people. So, getting out and involved in that community took some effort from me, but I was invited by Todd and Kelsey after being on their local podcast, On Location with Todd and Kelsey, to join their team for the 48-hour film festival this year. And guess what, guys? We won! It's called The First Step, and you can go watch it now on YouTube. Go and find the Okanagan 48-hour film project and look up the big winner, The First Step. I got to do a little acting and meet some really cool new people. I'm so glad that I said yes. And I'm really glad that I said yes to my new friend, Terry Hadwin, for the introduction to Kyle and Zach from Capes of Kamloops. Now, this is the title of the podcast that they've been filming through Tell a Story Hive and will be released early next year. In the meantime, they've been busy helping the community through a film series that they've been putting on at the Paramount Theater. All the screenings are free. Okay? Free. They'll tell you about that, as well as some other local podcasts that you might be interested in. Here I am with Kyle and Zach from Kamloops. Thanks, Ryan. I'm outside 5 Bean and the Bowlin' Bun on the North Shore with Kyle and Zach from Capes of Kamloops, a new local podcast on the way. But you guys have something else coming along here. We're going to start over here with Kyle. What's happening coming up this Wednesday, or next Wednesday, I think, and then following a few Wednesdays after that?
Yeah, so we do kind of in partnership with our podcast, we do live events. So in the podcast, we cover movies with local heroes that work in a particular profession, and they tell us about how accurate or inaccurate a movie about their job is.
Right.
And so we like to show that movie and invite the whole community out to the screening. It's completely free. And we've been taking optional donations for charities for each profession, and we've managed to raise a few $100s now, and so we're pretty stoked with that, and the turnouts have been good. So we're really happy with the community kind of coming out to support.
Yeah, we want more people to come out and join in these community activities, especially if there's a chance to raise some funds for local good causes. Like you guys had one about nurses, right? We showed Patch Adams, I believe, right?
We did.
Yeah,
and for that one, we took donations for the Registered Nurses Foundation of BC, and they give educational bursaries to nursing students. So, I think everyone knows right now we need more nurses. So
everyone in the health field, of course. Okay, So let's let everyone know, Zach, when is the next one and what are the next ones coming up that we can come and see?
Of course. Well, for all the Kevin Smith fans out there, we are celebrating our cashiers with Clerks on November 12th. And if you like a little bit more Oscar bait, we're celebrating our journalists with Spotlight on November 26th. So we've got some pretty exciting ones coming up here.
I like both of those movies. I feel like I should try to attend. My son plays football, though, and practices are Wednesdays, but I could probably weasel out. You guys, you have another podcast, too. Let's get that in. What we want Kamloops to get involved with as many local things as possible. If you're watching my podcast, he's got one. Let's get in and let's all spread the podcast love. What's yours called, Zach?
Yeah, well, if you're a film fan, Zach Milne Talks Movies on YouTube. I cover the latest movies in theaters and give you my review and my recommendation on whether or not you should check them out. I also do some ranking videos for past movies and just have a fun time talking about movies. So if you're in the movie community, definitely check out the channel. That's Zach Milne Talks Movies on YouTube. And you can find Zach Milne Talks Movies podcast on Apple Podcasts.
Fantastic. I'm trying to be in the local film community, so that's something I want to do. Zach, anything else Kyle, anything else we want to finish off and let Kamloops know what else is coming down the pike, what else we can get involved in, maybe your other podcasts as well?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a part of two other podcasts. The first one is Small Town Big Screen. It's another film one, so we cover movies that were made in Kamloops and area. Yeah. And I do that with Manny Manuel, who has graciously invited me onto his other podcast, which is the Samuel and Manuel Movie Podcast. And so we also talk about movies, but it's just any movie. We're currently covering the year 2000, so if you like any of those movies, check it out.
I do. Well, I graduated in '99, so year 2000 is right in my wheelhouse.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's great. Come out to the movies, and let's follow along with Capes of Kamloops. Until then, I guess, thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for having us.
You bet, guys. Let's send it back to the studio. Back to you, Ryan. Thanks, Kyle and Zach. I hope to make it out to one of your last 2 screenings, and I'm really excited to check out the podcast in the new year. What's your favorite local podcast, Kamloops? Besides this one, obviously. Let me know in the comments. And let us know in the comments if there's any other event or show or such happening this week. I'm pretty sure Jess got them all, but you never know. From the Haus of Misfit on the North Shore, here's Jess from Kamloops.
Thanks, Ryan. Hey everyone, it's Jess from Haus of Misfit from Kamloops, back with shows and such, and we got a big one for you this week. So I'm going to get right into it. First up, November 5th, Econoline Crush is playing the Blue Grotto. Doors are at 7, tickets are $35 on Eventbrite, and it is a 19+ show. November 6th, the big night out. So it's an 80s murder mystery night for adults at the Little Big Science Center. That one starts at 7. Tickets are $30 on blscs.org. And we're assuming it's 18+ since it's for adults. Also, November 6th, the Pill Mill EP release, as well as the Seconds demo release, is at Cami Inn. Doors are at 7:30. It's only $10 at the door, and it is 19+. November 7th, we got a doozy of a day for ya. So starting off the Swiftmas Tour, a Taylor Swift drag special at Club Current. Doors are at 7. Tickets are $23 on Eventbrite, and it is 19+. Savio Joseph, Wonderstruck. So it's a bit of magic and wonder at Paramount Theater. Doors are at 6. Tickets are $40 to $63 on Eventbrite. Also on the 7th, we have Thrash Wrestling at Moccasin Square Gardens, 6 p.m., $25 advance at Legends Used Books or Desert Hemp Hut, or $30 at the door. And then last but not least for November 7th, Eric Kane, Love is a Weapon Tour at the Effie. Doors are at 7:30. Tickets are $30 on sidedooraccess.com. November 8th, got a lot going on as well. I'm going to start off with a little bit of shameless self-promotion. It is the Misfit Night Market before Christmas at the TRU Grand Hall. We have over 50 vendors for our yearly Misfit Night Market before Christmas. It is free to attend and all ages with parental discretion advised. Also November 8th, you probably already know about this, but it's Kenny versus Spenny at Night Shift on 5th. Doors are at 8. It is $50 to $100 on Eventbrite, and it is 19+. Also, November 8th, the Alex Mackenzie Hungry for Laughs comedy tour at Sagebrush Theatre. Doors are at 7:30. Tickets are $50 to $60 on kamloopslive.com. And then last but not least, we have Punk Night for the Girls with Gadfly, Down with Lee's, and Janky Eyed Jury at Bridgeview Theatre. Doors are at 7. It's $20 at the door, and this is an all-ages event. And girls to the front. Lastly, November 9th, we have Ben Kaplan at the Effie. Doors are at 7:30. Tickets are $37 on Ticket Owl. Also, November 9th, Bad Moon Riders CCR Tribute Concert at Sagebrush Theatre. Doors are at 7:30. Tickets are $50 on kamloopslive.com. Or you could go to Virginia to Vegas with Wander North at Night Shift on 5th. Doors are at 7. Tickets are $23 to $76 on Eventbrite, and it is a 19-plus event. And then to close out a very busy week in Kamloops, we have Shred Saturday with Black Pontiac, Creature, Parody, and Chronic Fatigue at Bridgeview Theatre. Doors are at 7. It's $20, and it's all ages. Whew. Hopefully that gives y'all some options. If I did miss anything, please let us know in the comments. You can see all our events on our website for Misfit Monthly, which will be released on the 1st of every month. And that's all I got for now. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Jess. Lots to do and see this week. I love it. Get out and get involved in your community. You won't regret it, I promise. Now, maybe it's the comedy community. Remember, we had Aaron from the Effie on the show for the last few weeks doing the dad joke of the week. I'm going to try to line up another time to go and film some more. We even had a suggestion of a dad joke-off between him and Loopser. I like it. I'll see what I can do. For today, though, we'll end the show with a sketch from Hiwi TV on YouTube. It features some local scenery and lore. See if you can point it out. And I want to stress that we were 100% acting during this scene. Okay, thanks again to Kyle and Zach from Capes of Kamloops, Terry for the introduction, Todd and Kelsey, and the rest of the team from the 48-Hour Film Project, the Kamloops Artist Vortex for an amazing Saturday night, Jess from the House of Misfit, always, Aaron and Loopser, let's get together, guys, and you, Kamloops, I can't do without you. Be a friend, tell a friend. I'll see you back here next week for episode 41 of Ryan from Kamloops. Until then, look for the positivity in your life. Knowledge is power. Kids of the future. Bye, everyone.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you feeling it? Because I think I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
How micro was this dose?
Oh, bother.
Naked Pooh.
Oh, dear. It's because you dumb motherfuckers macrodosed.
Hiwi! Hiwi!